the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Dalton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Protein spill. Here we go.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he's got some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 89 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Hauschka adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
368. Hey, exit.
On 2nd and 7, Dalton. This complete to the former Longhorn Marcus Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44.
From midfield here, Dalton. Flush to his right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. Switch.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44. There you go.
To throw again, Dalton. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
First down, Cincinnati.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Hey, pick it up, defense.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44. There you go.
Snap came at 1. Now here's Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Check. Crunch. Regular.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Keep playing.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
At the 40-yard line.
This is Mostert. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 44. Down to blitz coming, and down he goes. Mason Foster in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Pass 10.
Sponge.
Throwing his helmet on 3rd. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up.
Motion.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 20. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Mostert. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It was Anthony Averett who got him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Geno Atkins got home that time. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Allen. They're able to find John Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. The 30, 20, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green, 82 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Now, when A.J. Green is on the field, you never know what you're going to get, but it's usually exciting, and that was certainly exciting.
He's an elite route runner, has big-time speed, tremendous body control, and I love the way he reacts to the ball in the air. He locates the ball a lot faster than defensive backs and makes plays on them, and they often turn out really, really good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Here's Mostert. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Watch 17, watch 17.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
319! 56, 56!
Watch tight, tight is right.
Hey, Charlie! Here we go. What's that? What's that?
On play action, Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And keep your eye on that man. 4 sacks last week, 1 there here in the second quarter. He can be so disruptive.
So what was he doing in the first quarter? What was going on?
Took a nap.
I think he tried to lull him to sleep a little bit. Like, yeah, okay, maybe you've got me this week. No longer. And you know, with the 4 sacks last week, it's obvious he gets his in flurries.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Ready? Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 3 down, 3 down.
Hey.
3 down, 3 down.
61, matchbox lights.
41 Mike, 41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
1st and 10 for Dalton. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate Big plays for an offense.
Two jet bombers.
And Dalton to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
And I think the end result, knocking the ball away, was a product of understanding where they were on the field, understanding how many yards they needed to pick up the first down, and tightening their coverage accordingly. Gave them no gaps, no spaces, no real air in which to catch the football, and ended up making a really nice play.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on fourth down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
You got tight right there. Check 15.
Pass 85. That's it. We go.
To throw on 3rd down. Allen. It's hauled in by Lee Smith. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To throw, it's Allen. This will be caught by Brown. And an alley to run. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
10 yards there on a Bengal first. Dalton, 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
You ain't got nothing.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Allen, and the grab by Croft. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Allen going to come to the line here, 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game.
Watch the middle. Trip. You got trip. You got 3.
Allen going to throw. Man open, that's Robert Foster, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
We got 3.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Open man, here's Foster. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Allen. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Dennard. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. A very good starting field position from the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? He's got Green. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Bengals 1st down.
93, 52, 93, 44. There you go.
To throw here, Dalton. Open man is Ross, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
General West.
49 to Mike. Here it comes.
They'll let Mixon try to run it in. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 79 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big time zone.